called Rabbi Silverman. He's at the Vine Street Temple. He was called. And he picks up the phone. It's the rabbi. And the voice on the other end threatens to blow up the synagogue and other places that were sympathetic to the cause of African Americans. Well, Silverman had been a vocal supporter of integration, and some local Jews blamed him for his outspokenness. Well, you're just causing all this trouble. What? Now, I want you to know, Silverman was into social justice. Social justice. I don't agree with social justice. I think social justice is a nightmare. But you know what? Not everybody that believes in social justice is bad. Not everybody that is white is bad. Not everybody who is black is bad. Not everybody. That's just the way it is. We're people. You have to look just like the country. Let's look at the overall picture. What he did was incredible. He was unbound by the threats. Rabbi Silverman defended integration in his sermon to his congregants right after that. He remained an outspoken civil rights activist. He continued receiving vicious death threats. One of the threats, they called him up and said, quote, "We know your oldest son goes to Hillsborough High School. He gets out at 2:30. We know the bus he takes and the route home. Your youngest son goes to Palmer School. He gets out at 3 o'clock. Keep the kids at home, Jew rabbi. We won't kill them. We'll just maim them for life as a sign of what happens to N-word lovers." Can you imagine, as a dad, as a parent, can you imagine laying in bed with your wife and what your wife said? "Honey, I know we believe in this, but..." Can you imagine the fear that these people had that stood up to listen to Martin Luther King? They got on buses. Some of these people had the same threats to them. You're not going there. These people and the rabbi took a principled stand against evil. Would you? Would you? Are you now? Is there evil among us now? Would you risk your life, your fortune, and your sacred honor? Rabbi Silverman did. These people did. Here's how he did it. He was sworn in as a deputy sheriff. He purchased a snub-nosed revolver, .38. He took daily target practice, carried a gun for the protection of his family, as it is your right to do. He took his children to school and picked them up every day. Never missed a day of school. That is integrity. That is honor. Rabbi Silverman said, quote, "I have been called an N-word lover. This is true. I love Negroes and those who are yellow and brown and white. Isn't this what religion teaches?" Yes, it is, Rabbi. Yes, it is. The Negro is my brother, a child of God created in the divine image. Judaism and Christianity must take a stand for a moral principle, for human rights and dignity, or be labeled as a pious fraud. What is at stake here is not whether our public school will be integrated. The question is, to what extent are we going to activate the principles of democracy and the American way of life? To what extent are we going to live by our faith? America, that's one of the messages next week at 8:28, step of the Lincoln Memorial. To what extent are you going to live your faith? Can we become a country again that will stand for our enemy if they happen to be right? I could easily have not told you the Rabbi Silverman because he was into social justice. So why would I tell you that? Because he's right. He's right. Can we become those kind of people again, where we tell the truth, even at our own expense, even if it hurts our argument? We tell the truth. I believe yes. We've been those people. We've been these people. But we've also been these people. We've been these people. We've been this guy. I'm going to tell you a story next that I don't know how history leaves this story out. The bad side of America.